like daylight, like daylight.
Oh my god! I am so happy. Literally, I was just sitting here enjoying my pumpkin spice latte, the first one of the season. It is actually my wedding anniversary, and I was just texting my husband. It was so nice of him to get me this gift for our wedding anniversary. Forever and ever, this date will go down in history as the day that Taylor Swift either got engaged or announced her engagement. I seriously still can't believe I am speaking those words into existence. Like, I feel like this is so exciting for so many reasons, but beyond the whole parasocial aspect of my close personal friend getting engaged, I think what's more significant and iconic about this is that it is the happy ending that Taylor has been writing about and manifesting and wanting and clearly expressing through her music, like how much this meant to her since she was literally like 14 years old. And as much as she tried to kind of write her way out of other stories, or even with Lavender Haze, like this 1950 shit they want from me, like I feel like deep down those who followed Taylor's life's work, we've known for ever that this is what she wanted, and it feels like you're finally getting the happy ending to the story that we have been watching and a part of for so long. But it's also like just so cool and exciting to think about like ourselves in Taylor, and that's what like so many artists do when they create work, is that they are kind of a mirror ball for everyone else. And I think we've seen Taylor really unhappy in a lot of relationships, and so when it feels like we are being kind of let in more to a really healthy relationship, and one that she's really happy in, and one that she feels really seen and valued in and understood, and you know, finally finding a partner that not only supports her and is there for her, but also wants her to be her truest, most authentic self. Travis seemingly wants her to be bejeweled, to do all these amazing things that she wants to do. And like the fact that we get these engagement photos, there was like literally a time, you guys, when I did not think we would be getting engagement photos. I didn't think we'd be getting wedding photos. And this is just so exciting because she's being like loved out loud. Like, he's not shy about the fact that he wants to marry her. I just can't believe it. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. I don't have words. I don't even know what I'm saying, but I felt like I just wanted to capture this moment, take the moment and taste it. Yeah, like this is a wild, crazy day. Like my entire Instagram is blowing up, my YouTube feed is blowing up. I genuinely, like, my jaw was on the floor. I was almost sobbing, and I'm like, pull yourself together, like this is crazy. I'm just so happy for her. I'm happy for her because I feel like this is clearly something she has wanted for a very long time, and I feel like for a while she was trying to convince herself that maybe she didn't want it, or she didn't need it, or it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was. It's what she's always wanted, and it feels like the perfect ending to the story that she has been writing for herself and for her life for so long. And even just like taking us out of her personal life, if we look at her body of work, it's truly something that has been a theme in her writing from the very, very, very beginning. The ultimate love story, the proposal, the engagement, the wedding, the marriage, the life, like it's clearly been something that she has wanted. I also just have to point out the fact that it feels so perfect and serendipitous that we are entering into, like, after the life of a showgirl, that being her 12th album, the 13th album from Taylor Swift is going to be an album that she like writes and creates when she's engaged. Like, that is so crazy. Like, she could even be married by the time her 13th album comes out. Lover could never. I can't even breathe thinking about the songs that we are going to get, the insight that we are going to get into this love story. I'm so excited. I'm so happy for her. That ring is beautiful. I actually don't know if that is what I would have picked out as her style, but I'm not surprised. It's simple, classic, elegant, but also very like historic, almost antique looking. I believe it's a cushion cut. It's huge, massive. Like, I don't even know how many carats, like probably 8 at least, maybe 10, I don't know, maybe 13. That'd be funny. I bet you anything it's not a lab-grown diamond. I bet you it is a real diamond from the earth, natural. I mean, lab-grown diamonds are real diamonds, but I bet you anything it's a natural diamond. What else? Instantly, I actually thought the photo shoot, it looked like this whimsical garden, but it also kind of reminded me of a photo shoot from the Lover album, which is really funny. Like the greenery and the pink flowers, like That looked really familiar to me. I don't know if it's one of her properties. I feel like the safest way to get engaged, I mean, who knows when they actually got engaged, because they wouldn't want this to leak. So how soon after doing this did they post about it? Like, did they get engaged today on my wedding anniversary? Oh my God. That would be insane. This has 3 espresso shots. I don't even know what else I wanted to say. I think it's even sweeter and more exciting knowing how unhappy Taylor has been in previous relationships, how brutal the last few years have been, how much she was struggling to feel seen and understood and valued and appreciated in a life partner, and feeling, you know, this internal debate whether or not she should kind of suffer for eternity. What was that line? If long-suffering propriety is what they want from me. It's just so much more exciting and impactful seeing someone go from that type of relationship dynamic to like the complete opposite. And I was just thinking about the podcast that Taylor did on New Heights, which I haven't even talked about because I was like literally a mess. I was crying through the whole thing. I couldn't believe that she talked about her masters in the way that she did, how she got so vulnerable. It's still like, it's so humanizing, but I swear I was like, this feels like something they wouldn't do unless they were pretty darn sure that this was going to like go the distance. So I guess in that way, I shouldn't have been too surprised that this was coming, but like, I don't know, man, you know, I can't predict these things. When Taylor moves, she moves. What was I saying? Oh, there was a scene in the New Heights. I think it's when Taylor was talking to Jason about like both liking the number 13 and numerology and all this stuff. I guess August 26th, the 26th is 213s. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but they were talking about the number 13 and Taylor had said something about like, that's why we're family.
It's not for everyone.
My favorite number is 13 though. It always has been. Travis.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's part of the numerology of why we're dating.
Okay.
Part of it.
Okay.
It's been in my life, my whole
Right?
life.
Travis likes people that like the number 13.
Yeah.
Yes. I love
What does
them. Yes.
liking the number 13 say about us though?
It says that we're family.
Jason, I think, said something like, that's why Travis likes us, because we both like 13. And then he corrected it and said, love. I love these people, or something like that. And I was like, this sounds like literally a line from a romance novel. Like, did Emily Henry write Travis Kelce? Like, that's how it felt. I was like, he's literally correcting his brother to say, it's not just about liking, it's about loving. Like, I love her. I love my family, and she's my family. I just was so overwhelmed with happiness that we as a fandom were able to have. The fact that Taylor felt comfortable enough in her relationship with her partner that they wanted the world to be like, let in a little bit into what makes them happy and what makes them, you know, love and support each other. I just love it. I don't even know what else to say. Yeah, I don't know why I kept thinking like they're not gonna do this sort of announcement before the football season, but like that doesn't even make sense, you know, like personal lives go on. It's a job at the end of the day. Like, I get that he wants to win the Super Bowl. I really, really, really hope he does. But I also just love that now they can start wedding planning. And like, this is so exciting. Like, this is so fun. And I don't know how much we are going to be like told about these details, but I'm thinking we could get some sort of like people exclusive or wedding photos, things that we couldn't even have dreamed about in the past. We now might have access to, which I feel like is so, it just like brings us back to the way that Taylor used to do things when we were first following her, and she would kind of talk a bit more candidly. She really humanized herself. She really felt like she was one of us. And I think over the years, her music has obviously done that for so many people. And I think the reason that this can be so impactful is not only that we just love her as a person and we want her to be happy because we feel so connected to her life that we've watched transpire for all these years, but it's also putting ourselves in that situation and kind of reminding yourself that if you are in a relationship that doesn't make you feel loved and appreciated, there's so much you can learn from Taylor, obviously, and from her music. And anyone who's followed her catalog for all of these years, I feel like songs like The Prophecy were so sad, where it's like she was able to write her own story. She was able to write herself out of bad relationship after bad relationship, wrong guy, and she pulled herself up by her bootstraps and got herself here. But then also like Travis matched her energy. He put himself out there. He literally was like, this is her wish list. Hint to the track list, who knows, maybe. It's like she said it in the podcast. Like, these songs were basically like my wish list, and he said, I know what to do, and he did it. And it's just so exciting when someone, it's like that line that people always say, if they wanted to, they would. And she found someone who wanted to. That's what's so exciting. And I think it just helps to give everyone else some hope that if you were in a relationship where you relate to some of Taylor's older songs where she was unhappy or not feeling seen or valued or felt like she was just being tolerated in a relationship, you know, you can break free and leave us in ruins. Take this dagger in me and removed it. Gain the weight of you to lose it. Believe me, I could do it. And she did it. And you can too. And I just feel like so many people relate to Taylor's life and her story, from Love Story, from Mary's song on debut all the way until now. It's like, you deserve your happy ending. You can get your happy ending. You might have to fight for it. It might be hard, but it's always worth it because this is how sweet it is on the other side. Sweet like honey? I don't know. There are so many songs. Let me know if you want me to go over the track list that she released, because I don't know, I have some ideas and theories that I find very interesting. But again, I think this 12th album is going to be more, you know, obviously about the tour. I don't foresee it being a super deep, raw, emotional album. I do think it's going to be more like 1989, a little bit more removed, but I'm hoping how Max Martin and Shellback said that they wanted her to bring that diaristic songwriting like she had in Folklore to this album. Like, I'm hoping the lyrics cut deep, but at the same time, it seems like it is all going to be a very pop album. And that just makes me think that we will be on the edge of our seats for the 13th album, because that is definitely going to be a special one. And the fact that they are going to be engaged for that album, and the fact that they might even be married when her 13th album comes out, like, we are going to be given insights through her song lyrics to so many pivotal moments in her life that feel like the bow on top of a beautiful present, like tying up loose ends of a story, you know, full circle. And I'm just so excited. I love being a Taylor Swift fan. I love that she feels loved and is in love with someone who clearly supports her and treats her well and treats her right. And obviously I don't know these people, none of us do, but from what we have been given access to, from what she chooses to show and share with us, it seems to let us know that she is comfortable and confident sharing, you know, the positive sides of her relationship. And that is more than we ever could have asked for. Because even back when she was dating like Jake Gyllenhaal, it seemed like that was the start of dating someone who did not want to be seen with her in the public eye. And it just kept getting worse from there. And this truly feels like one of the first times, I mean, maybe with Taylor Lautner, but I mean, that was so long ago, but it just seems like for so long, these guys that she was in a relationship with did not want to be in a relationship with Taylor Swift, the superstar, the pop star, the celebrity. And it seems like Travis wants all of her, every part of her. Like, he recognizes the amazement of like who she is and what she can do, and her mind and her dedication to her craft and her passion and just every single thing about her. And then also just like baking sourdough bread and hanging out with his nieces. Like, the duality of Taylor is actually insane, and finding someone who matches that and wants that is all you can really ask for, right? When you're looking for a life partner. And I'm so excited that she found that. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Like, this is, my husband literally texted me and he said, I've been meaning to tell you, this kind of ruins the surprise, but I talked to Taylor the other day. I told her to get engaged on our anniversary because I knew that that would be the best present I could possibly give you. And it was funny because I was about to make that joke too. I'm like, how did you know that this was the present that I wanted? August 26th. So exciting. Anyway, I'm rambling. I don't know what else I'm saying. I'm gonna edit this video and get it up, and then we can have a conversation. Let me know what else you want me to say. Let me know if you have any questions, more specific things you want me to talk about, because my mind is mush. It's all over the place, but I freaking love. I love Taylor Swift. I love her love story, and I'm so happy for her. And maybe I'll make a better video when I have time to organize my thoughts, but I just wanted to get this out there because I'm freaking out. Okay, love you. Bye.